Yo, 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 welcome back to All Access Culture with your boy Tezzy Young. You know what I'm saying? We back with another episode. We're gonna give a round of applause to me. You know what I'm saying? This is my birthday. Happy birthday to me. So I just felt like I was in the mood to do an episode, right? Alright. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna rewind the time and we're gonna go back to when the New York Knicks won the championship 2026, right? Wimbledon put up a hell of a game, but it just wasn't enough, right? It just wasn't enough. So we got to take our hats off to Jalen Brunson, Karl Anthony Towns, OG Anunoby, you know what I'm saying, Hard, and the rest of the squad over there, right? Because them boys put in work. You know what I'm saying? Them boys put in work. They did. They put in work, y'all. So we're going to give it up to them. They did their thing. You know, we sipping on a little 1800 right now. But yeah, let's give it up to them for winning the 2026 NBA championship. You know what I'm saying? New York fans is extremely happy right now. You know, they had the parade. Fat Jordan came out with a new single. You know what I'm saying? With old girl in there. Spin that shit. Spin that shit. Hey, that gotta be the hottest song of the summer right now, right? Spin that shit. Young Miami, she doing her thing. But man, when I tell you, the New York Knicks, they pulled it off, you know what I mean? And I seen Jalen Brunson go into like fucking beast mode. Let's say beast mode. He went into beast mode because the boy couldn't be stopped, y'all. He couldn't be stopped, you know. Even with Wemby in the paint, trying to protect the goal, you know what I'm saying? He'll do some crazy shit like come down the middle. Wemby think he finna block it, whoop, hit him with the floater. You know what I'm saying? Wemby think he finna block it, whoop, hit him with the pass. You know what I'm saying? The shit was crazy. But what I am upset about is the boy Darren Fox. Darren Fox, I'm disappointed in you. I hate to be so harsh, but you definitely lost a fan because I was rooting for you. I've been watching you since fucking AAU type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know what the fuck was on your mind. You was playing the game like it wasn't an NBA championship. You're shooting these dumbass shots instead of calling a play, coming off the pick and roll, trying to make something smart happen. You know what I'm saying? Get it to the best shooter. You coming down the court, firing that motherfucker up. They pass it to you, you know you ain't hitting. You toss it up. So, you know, it's over for you, dog. You don't get no more props from me. Sit down. Just sit down. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Wemby got a bright future in front of him. You know what I'm saying? If anything, San Antonio need to do is probably find him a good point guard, right? Find him a good point guard, because that's the only thing I see that there was missing, like the decision making, right? But they made it that far to the championship, so they had a all around good squad. But I guess when you just facing a top tier team like the Knicks and somebody who want it as bad as Jalen Brunson, you're gonna have to find somebody who's got that dog in them too. Because I didn't see it in Fox, right? I didn't see it in Fox. But shout out to the New York Knicks for winning the championship. You know what I mean? They deserve it. Been a long time coming. Said it's been 50 years, 53 years, something like that since they won it. So definitely shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Alright, cool. So the talk that's going on right now in the NBA is LeBron James, right? They talking about LeBron James. Where's LeBron James gonna go, right? Where's LeBron James gonna go? And you know, they say his phone is ringing off the hook. They say he can't get no sleep. They say he like the attention. You know what I'm saying? He got everybody on wait. He got everybody on hold. He don't know what he want to do. Me personally, end it out like a real G. Go back to Cleveland. Give Cleveland something to be happy about. And with your expertise, y'all can pull it off. I think y'all will get there. Y'all will get there. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got all the pieces. Now I think Harden is not like, if they get LeBron, Harden, he ain't gonna be able to stay on the team because they got to split that money up some kind of way. Even though LeBron is not even asking for maximum contract, right? He's not asking for a maximum contract. He's willing to take a pay cut because he feel like, fuck it, man. Like, I done did it. Rich as fuck. Like, uh, you know, I'm coming in. I'm probably gonna be the third option or something like that to whatever team I go to. So I can't really just ask y'all for maximum money like that. Even though he can get it if he want it, and he probably deserve it. But at this point, the game done showed him love. You know what I mean? He gonna show a little love back, right? Cool. So everybody want to know where he gonna go. Like I said, me personally, I would like to see him in Cleveland. I would like to see him in Cleveland. And first time I heard this, I wasn't so excited about it because I heard some people saying, you know how the media and people like that try to push a narrative, right? So they were saying that they believe that LeBron James gonna choose to go to the 76ers, right? Which would be dope too. I ain't even mad at that because Maxi and what's that boy name? EJ, VJ, yeah, VJ. That boy VJ, Edgecombe, you know what I'm saying? And LeBron, if they had LeBron, that would be crazy, right? That definitely would be crazy. Like I said, I wasn't too excited about it because it just felt like they was trying to push a narrative. Like they was kind of saying it like he already chose to go to fucking to Philly, right? When that's not the truth at all. The boy ain't made no kind of decision. He don't know where he want to go. You know what I'm saying? But wherever LeBron decides to go, he's gonna be a perfect fit, right? Because he can adjust. He can adjust. We've seen him come from Cleveland, right? He went to Cleveland when they had nobody. Put the team on his back, right? Put the team on his back, turn their season around. He just needed help. He got fed up with that. Got out of Cleveland, headed down to South Beach. He said, I'm taking my talents down to South Beach. Hooked up with Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying? Bosh. You remember Bosh? Woo! Them boys, that was the big three for real. That was the big three for real, right? And he did his thing over there in Miami. You know, after Miami, he heads back down to Cleveland, right? This where it might be kind of like cliche for him, like to go back to Cleveland. But fuck it, nigga, you a real nigga. Go back to Cleveland. You know what I mean? Fuck with that. Everybody gotta say it's your hometown, nigga. You know how much people love that? You know what I'm saying? I ain't from Cleveland, but I would love to see that. And I just like the supporting cast that you will have around you in Cleveland. You know what I mean? With Donovan Mitchell and the rest of the guys over there. You know what I'm saying? Like they got a young team. And they kind of just need some leadership. You know what I'm saying? Like when shit get tight, get sticky, they need somebody who they can pass it to, who gonna make something happen, who gonna drive to the goal, probably draw a foul, dish it out. You know, they need your IQ on that team, straight up. But yeah, it's different teams that LeBron can go to right now, y'all. It's different teams that he can go to, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, they was even saying Boston at one point, right? And you know that Boston had got rid of Jaylen Brown. So yeah, they got Jaylen Brown over there in Philly now. So imagine Maxi, Jaylen Brown, VJ, and fucking LeBron James, right? That'll be crazy. So right now, it's like I said, man, it's just up in the air. We don't know what LeBron gonna do. He got a decision to make, and whatever decision he makes, I hope he just happy with it, and everything go right for him. You know what I'm saying? I hope he just don't go to a team and they don't pull that shit off, because it was hell over there with fucking Lakers. You know what I'm saying? The last, he won one with the Lakers, but the last couple seasons, it was a bumpy ride. You know what I'm saying? They had to pull Luka in, and it still wasn't enough, right? It still wasn't enough. This past season, they beat Houston. You know what I mean? They beat my team, Houston, and how the hell they did that with the roster they had? I had no idea. Well, I do have an idea. It was LeBron. LeBron put the team on his back and did what he had to do, and Houston just folded. Right? They folded. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happened with LeBron and shit like that. So the other big signing has been Giannis, right? The other big signing has been Giannis. Giannis, he done went from Milwaukee to the Miami Heat, right? Giannis done went to the Miami Heat, y'all. And it's big news for everybody in the sports world and shit like that. But I'm just not excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm just not excited because I'm looking at Giannis, and Giannis, like, he's not the old Giannis that he used to be, right? Giannis is not the old Giannis that he used to be, where he can carry a team on his back, right? So you got Giannis, Bam, and who else, right? Bam is a hell of a player, but outside of that, like, I don't know, like, who your point guard, who the fucking shooting guard, like, I don't even know. You know what I mean? They got rid of Hero, and he was cool. You know what I mean? Hero was cool. Now, if he was still on the team, I would say, you know what I'm saying? Okay, that's a cool lineup. Yeah, that's a cool big three, right? Giannis, Bam, and Hero. Because we know Hero gonna put up points. He gonna do what he gotta do. You know what I'm saying? But without Hero, and then you got like role players, bench players stepping up, maybe some people who didn't sign free agencies or whatever. I don't know who they're gonna put in place to make that happen. You know what I'm saying? So I really think at this point, Giannis done sold himself a dream. You know what I'm saying? But I can't say that it was any better in Minnesota. So, like, fuck it. Why not give it a chance, right? Like, it made big news, made big money. And now you got to get on that court and make something happen. But like I said, I'm just not happy. Like, I don't see what all the hype is about when we're talking about Giannis. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the Giannis of yesterday, right? But that's what's going on in the NBA, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, the season over with. You know what I mean? So I've been checking out like I've been checking out the W and the big three. You know what I'm saying? Summer League. You know what I'm saying? So let's talk about the W for a minute, right? So the W then had this big explosion, right? All starting with Angel Reese. Let's be real. The year that Angel Reese got drafted and shit like that, everybody started paying attention to the W, right? And she got drafted to Chicago, right? Now she's in she got drafted to Chicago. Now she's in Atlanta, right? So my whole thing with that, like, if I'm Chicago and all the publicity that comes around Angel Reese, also comes ticket sales and putting ads in seats, right? So why would you want to get rid of Angel Reese I don't know. Like, she had a lot of bad publicity around her name first coming in. You know what I'm saying? But that's just some old haters. We just gonna say haters putting dirt on her name. You know what I mean? They was comparing her to Caitlin Clark. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I feel like Caitlin Clark is definitely a good player, definitely a good 3-point shooter. Know how to move the ball, know how to move off the ball. You know what I'm saying? She's a good player, right? But I just feel like you can't compare the two, right? I feel like you can't compare the two. So me personally, I'm waiting for Juju to come in. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Seattle Storm, they drafted Flage, Flage Johnson, and she's holding her own over there. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of show you how like college, even if it's male or female, how college basketball is different from professional basketball, right? The professional uh, NBA level or the WNBA level, right? Because them girls in the W, they ain't playing no games with her. You know what I'm saying? They ain't playing no games with her, bro. Like, but she holding her own. She's still a scorer. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I look at the team, like she the only reason I'm checking out the team, to tell the truth, right? You know. But another player that I like is Gabby. I like Gabby. Uh, she didn't got much better, right? Gabby didn't got much better. Uh, the W is good, man. The W is good. It's a good pastime. You know what I mean? It ain't the NBA, but it's all basketball, right? When them bras start learning how to dunk, it's gonna be over. Them bitches going up. Them bitches going up when they learn how to dunk. Cause I ain't gonna lie, man. I was looking at it the other day. I said, man, this shit good, man. I said the only thing that's missing is these bras can't dunk. That's the only thing missing. Like they can't dunk, but I mean, it was good. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I've been checking out the W. You know what I'm saying? Then I've been checking out the big three, right? Ice Cube got it going on over there with the big three. I went and checked out a game maybe last year, year before last year. I mean, pretty good. I seen Michael Beasley them play. You know what I mean? He was over there with Gary Payton and the rest of them boys. And but yeah, this year it's a lot going on. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot going on. You got Dwight Howard. He's in the big three now, and he done damn near choked out Michael Beasley, right? He done damn near choked out Michael Beasley live on TV, right? Come on, Cube. Right? You can't have them boys choking each other out on live television, dog. Like, what's up with that? The NBA do it too. Yeah, you're right. Shit happened in the NBA too, but goddamn, dog, like I ain't know what the fuck was going on. You know what I'm saying? Uh, the White Howard and choked out a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Lance Stevenson and kind of slick knocked the nigga out on the court. It was a lot, bro. It was a lot going on. But it's definitely entertaining. The big three. I ain't taking nothing from the big three. Like I said, when the NBA ain't happening, I'm definitely looking at the big three, or I'm looking at the W. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. And so you get a chance, check out the big three, and you know what I'm saying. That's what's going on. You know what I'm saying. But let's talk about the draft, right? Let's talk about the draft. Yeah, man. So the NBA draft, the number one pick was AJ Devontae, right? You know what I mean? He went to the Washington Wizards, and what can I say about the boy, man? He's young, he's tall, energetic, a good rebounder, good pull up shooter. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's gonna be great in the NBA. I think he's gonna be great. You know what I mean? The big talk was about who was gonna be the number one pick. Was it gonna be Darren Peterson or AJ DeBonson, right? And I think they got it right. I think the Wizards went with the right choice, right? Because DeBonson is somebody with with Trey Young, you know what I'm saying? I think it'll be nice, right? He got some help. Like he's gonna be able to help. He's gonna be able to help Trey, right? Where if they would have picked Darren Peterson, it would have been too. They would have been on the ball too much. You know what I mean? Like, cause just to be real, like Peterson can play the one also, right? Like I would definitely have him playing a one if I drafted him, and you know, like what you gonna do with Trey? So, like I think they made the right choice. The number two draft pick goes to Darren Peterson, right? You know what I'm saying? Darren Peterson, and you know, he's going over there to Utah. He's going over there to Utah, and I've been watching him in summer league, right? And he's looking good. He's looking like he's NBA ready, y'all. He's looking like he's ready to hop in the game right now today. Like, can't nobody stop him in the summer league. I know, even though them young guys, you know what I mean, and role players probably over there in the summer league, but he's looking real good. Like I seen a game. I went back and watched the game between him and Darrison, between the Bonson, right? And I gotta say, even though they wasn't checking each other through the whole game, Peterson, like he cooked the Bonson. You know what I'm saying? If we going by just scoring and what they did in the game, he cooked them. You know what I'm saying? So Darren Peterson is another guy who's gonna be NBA ready. He's another guy who's gonna be NBA ready, and I think that they shouldn't hold these guys off, right? Because I hate when they do that. You know what I mean? Even though some players need it, and I'm hoping that's not the case for these two guys, because I want to see them get in the game immediately. I want to see them start. Like, I want to see that, you know what I'm saying? But I know it takes a lot, you know, going on behind the scene, like a lot of development. You know what I mean? The game is moving at a faster pace and things of that nature. But it would be nice to see them guys in the game, right? Then you got at the number 3 draft pick from Duke, Cam Boozer, right? Cam Boozer. You know, Carlos Boozer's son. You remember Carlos Boozer? Beast in the paint. Definitely a beast. You know what I mean? I think he ain't gonna fall short of his dad's footsteps, right? Straight up. Cause I watched a couple of games. You know, I gotta go back and check out the players and shit, see what they doing. You know what I mean? I can't be on everything at all the time. You know what I mean? So I gotta check out what I missed. You know what I'm saying? But Cam Boozer looked like a grown man out there. You know what I mean? He putting up numbers, and I think he's gonna be great for Memphis, right? My home state, Memphis, right? Tennessee, straight up, and that gives Memphis Grizzlies fans something to look forward to, right? Yeah, man. So we're not gonna go through the whole draft class and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because why? Fuck that. We ain't doing that. But speaking of Memphis, we're gonna talk about, guess who's back in the news? Pooh Shiesty. Ah, Damn, Pooh Shiesty back in the news. The footage then came out when he did his big one. Pooh Shiesty did his big one. Put the Draco on the kid. You know what I mean? Alright, so cool. Let's break this down. You know what I mean? We in there, we see what's going on, and matter of fact, let's check out some footage.
Latest filings. Peyton.
Yeah, Stephen, Heather, now this newly obtained federal document was filed by prosecutors in response to a motion made by Pooh Shiesty filed last month proposing home confinement, arguing that the evidence against him didn't warrant keeping him in custody until trial. Asked Gucci Mane, real name Roderick Davis, label name Lontrell Williams Jr., is pictured here on the right with the big diamond chain and black ski mask on his head. Pooh Shiesty, allegedly unhappy with his record contract, asked Gucci Mane, real name Roderick Davis, labeled with the initials RD here, to release him from his contract. When they met up in Dallas, January of 2026, prosecutors say Gucci Mane initially refused to sign the release. They say Pooh Shiesty then, quote, produced an AK-style pistol described by victims as a choppa, pointed it at RD's head, and repeated his demand that RD sign the release of the contract. Court documents include a still image from a video prosecutors say shows Pooh Shiesty's father holding the release paperwork. They also say Gucci Mane was forced to say on video Pooh Shiesty dropped from 1017, known as 1017 Records. According to the filing, rapper Big 30 recorded the video, while co-defendant DeMarcus Glover, pictured here, blocked the door while holding a firearm. Prosecutors say the group also stole about $450,000 in cash and jewelry. The video is a major development in the case. Back in April, Pooh Shiesty's attorney defended his client by pointing out the feds at the time didn't have any video.
They have no video of this alleged signing of a contract. They have no guns. They have no jewelry. They have none of that physical evidence.
The filing also includes what prosecutors say is a signal group chat where Pooh Shiesty used the name Michael Myers to help plan the meeting alongside responses from other co-defendants, saying, I need 6:30 for Saturday, pulling up on WAP plus 2 drivers. Prosecutors say CERTI refers to certified gangsters. In all, Pooh Shiesty and 8 others are charged with kidnapping and extortion. At the time, Pooh Shiesty was on federal home confinement for an unrelated firearms conviction in Florida, where he was also prohibited from using drugs or alcohol. To support that claim, prosecutors included text messages from Pooh Shiesty, here saying he was, quote, high and drunk when asked what he was doing. Another text saying, quote, baby, I'm drunk as F. Prosecutors also say they have 5 witnesses and victims who are cooperating and corroborating this evidence. Pooh Shiesty remains in the Kaufman County Jail. He already pleaded not guilty. His trial is set for February, and he faces life in federal prison.
So yeah, man, we see what's going on with it, and you know, this got to be the craziest thing I ever seen. I don't like to say dumb because there's some dumb shit going on out here in this world, right? A lot of dumb shit going on in this world, but I can't wrap my head around why the fuck. Just the whole idea in itself. That's the lesson to be learned right there. Be careful who you around, because motherfuckers ain't got no sense. They'll pull you into some shit that you can't get out of. So be careful who you be around, right? Because this whole act made no sense. Like, you didn't think about step 3 or how this was gonna play out. What if this go wrong? Like, first of all, why you recording? Why are you recording? Oh, this is gonna be proof to show people that I'm out my contract. He agreed. Oh, you forgot about the nigga with the Draco in the corner saying, nigga, you ain't getting out that door. Boy, when I tell you. So, like I said, like, just the whole idea, like, he on there talking about, tell him what you do. I let you out the contract, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, on the other end of this, like, we're gonna give it up for Gucci because Gucci wasn't no hoe in the situation. Like, ain't no nigga trying to be shot. No dumb shit like that. Over some shit, you know what I mean? You don't even give a fuck, like you a millionaire. Like, I know he regretting that he even had these niggas in his presence, right? Because it's like, it's a spit in the face, man. Because it's like, what the fuck am I even doing around these niggas? Got me in a situation, got my life on the line behind some shit that Gucci Man could probably give two fucks about. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's rich already. Like, he got businesses outside of music. You know what I'm saying? Like, Pooh Shiesty, like, if anything, it's some nigga he trying to help. Of course he gonna make his money off of whatever he done invested, you know what I mean? Double, triple, whatever it might be. But that's the contract you sign, bro. If you don't like it, get some lawyers and try to get out of it. Like, you fresh out and you gonna Debo your way out the contract? Man, these things are crazy, man. Big 30, I heard Big 30 was released, you know what I'm saying? And he's back in the studio. Okay, like, man, you know what? I don't even know what to say about this shit, man. This has been another episode of Our Access Culture with your boy Taz, y'all. Signing out. And up. Till the next time.